Hey.
I know, right? So we're here. What is this? What did you calling this new get down? Shelly's calling
Club Jack.
We just
Ooh,
take it
Club
down.
Jack.
I
Club
like
Jack.
that.
Club Jack.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, ladies. To the
Ladies
chat.
in the chat.
Yes. This is our first time this year.
It is.
Woo
Yeah.
woo.
New
2024.
format. Look at us. We all like fly. Here's another go live that we didn't go live on. But anyway, no worries. I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Streaming new attitude out of those boxes, you know, guys. We were in a bunch of boxes.
We
for a
were in
long
boxes,
time.
as you
People
all know.
didn't see us, didn't get to know us. So now we're just out here floating and having a good time. But our murder shows have just been really, really cool. And I know I probably shouldn't say it that way, but they just have. Murder is
We're just
actually, when I say it's
we're
really
just-
cool, is that wrong to say murder's cool?
Murder's
No,
never
we're just
but the
putting-
concept and discussion of it.
Right. So that's why we started the saga.
We did.
Sorry.
Murder and margaritas and prosecco.
We had murders and margaritas, murders and
Martinis
martinis.
and martinis.
Jackie had an apple martini.
Murders and but guys, you know, murder, and it's like candy sometimes, Shelly. Murder can be just like candy. So I think you gonna introduce the Lord? What do you want to do?
Yeah, so our murder series that we're going to talk about tonight features Candy Montgomery from Wiley, Texas. Is it Wiley, Texas?
Wiley, Texas.
From Wiley, Texas. And I think it's a really interesting and fascinating case as we get into it and we talk about how things unfolded. But also, there were two different versions of this story being told. And so I think that we'll chat a little bit about the two different versions because I watched both versions and I think you get a different perspective on the person who's the protagonist, right? Depending on which one you watch. So
Right.
I thought this might be a good space to have a little fireside chat
Right?
and talk about murder is like candy.
It is. It's addicting.
I know, right? So when did you learn about the story about Candy Montgomery?
I saw these, not Candy. I looked at Love and Murder.
Love and Death.
Love and
Love
Death.
and Death.
I saw that one. I don't know. I was just flipping, and I was like, and then when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, I gotta watch this. And I just became so intrigued, and I'm like, this is off the chain. I could not leave the television. I kept going back like
My
Was
niece
obsessed
told
with-
me about it. She told me about Love and Death.
Love and Death.
To check it out.
Tanya, what about you, sweetie?
I've never seen Love and Death.
But I know you've been podcasting.
I've been
This story.
podcasting because I was not a good student of my assignment.
You wasn't good
So I had to do some YouTubing since last night and today, and
And Snapped had their own version, but it was like
Really?
they didn't tell it. No, since the old lady that used to tell the story, she tells Snapped a little bit better. Her story's better than the lady that they have now. But Snap did their version of it, so there's like,
I gotta find that.
I
That's
did
a
not
Snap
see
deal.
Snap.
it's on Snapped.
This is like Murdaugh, y'all. I don't know what's so bad about it, but the
So
thing
Love
is,
and Death is on Prime Video.
and Max.
is
I
that
had
Candy
it on
too?
Max. I didn't know Max.
Is Candy too? Love and Death?
Candy is on Hulu.
It's on
Yeah,
Hulu.
so it's the same story but two different shows.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Candy's on Hulu.
Hulu.
So tune in, watch them, see,
Yep,
see
yep,
how you-
yep, yep.
how you go.
Wow.
But Shelley, you want to break us down to the specifics of what the overall synopsis is about the case?
It's about this lady who she does it all. She's a church going woman. Everybody likes her. She sings in the choir. She's happily married. And she decides that she's attracted to someone after a volleyball game. She's really attracted to someone who's married. And she actually has an acquainted relationship. When I say acquainted, it's like, hi, how you doing? Our girls
this
play
person's in
together.
the church.
That shit right there. Oh, excuse me. That right there. I was like, okay, you're smiling in her face and all that stuff, and their kids play together. And she decided that after playing volleyball that she liked the pheromones that she smelled.
She did say that.
And
She said he smells like sex.
he smelled like he just had sex. And she that just excited her. So she got in the car with him while he was in the parking lot, and she told him, she said, "I like you, and I think we need to have some sex." And so she
But
gave
I
him a little
also
kiss.
think too, there was don't you think there might have been a period in her friend group where she was feeling a little restless?
Yes.
I think there was restless.
In her
which
friend
one?
group or in her marriage?
No, she has a group of female friends.
Uh-huh.
They're all in this small town in Texas.
Which
Uh-huh.
one?
And they all
Love and
go to
Death.
the same church.
Love and Death, okay.
Love and Death, yeah. And in this friend group, they have a friend who gets divorced, right? And she finds a new guy, and she's talking about how the sex is amazing,
The
and
new
it's with
guy.
a new person.
It's
Plus,
exciting.
she's been reading those Harlequin novels.
She has been reading how
Her and the Reverend
Right.
was exchanging that, right?
Yeah, they were talking about just romance novels.
Yeah.
So she was
And the
kinda-
Reverend is a female Reverend.
Right.
So I think that kind of added some of the
Right. She really,
inquisitive,
especially in
excitement.
Candy, it did.
Because she wasn't having spice in her life.
Right.
No
Yeah, she's
spice.
been married. I don't know exactly how long she'd been married, but
It's not. It didn't seem from my little brief.
I think it was like 11 years.
Yes.
11 years she was married.
She
Yeah.
was married like 11 years.
before
and-
the affair.
Before the
the
affair.
affair. And she needed some excitement. And see, that's the thing. When she did that, when she made the arrangement. Okay, let's talk about the arrangement, girl. Why did they put
We didn't
the
put that shit on the board.
Why
That's
did they put it on the board?
That's how you got
Damn.
caught, because you made a mother
She
stinking
wrote a big poster.
billboard.
Right.
The rules of engagement.
I
of
think
the
I like
affair.
the rules of engagement though.
I was
Oh.
going to say, I was
Hey.
kind of think that was
I think
I'm
the
not
rules
writing-
of
I'm not
engagement.
writing it
No.
down.
No, not writing it down. Not writing it down. What happened? There was like.
And then wise and the
Take,
wine out.
takes off your manager.
I
who
wouldn't
wrote
write
it.
that.
They had it down there. Had a conference. And
If
her
you
mom.
write it down, it means it happened. Yes.
No,
So-
I mean they had a meeting. They had a conference.
They had a meeting.
They had,
I
they
know.
had several.
That's why I was
conferences.
intrigued about that part.
Right?
And they
No,
said,
no,
and they had the
no.
rules of engagement. They had the rules of
But you
engagement.
have to have that.
But that rule, one of the rules
But it has to
were,
be
no
spoken,
emotion.
Tanya.
No
You can't
catch
say it.
feelings.
yeah, they said if anyone does, you have to break
You
it
have to
off.
cut it off.
She says because that's how people get caught.
But I already knew when she said that she liked he
Oh,
had a
yes, she
cute
did.
penis. She said
She said he had the most
beautiful penis that
she's ever
she
seen.
I knew once she said that, I'm like, okay, here, you get ready to fuck up. You just get ready to fuck up, Candy. You're getting ready to fuck up.
But I don't know. They write it all out.
You
To-
think
to
about it,
look at
right?
the
As
content.
soon as
But I'm
she
trying to
said
figure
that,
out, like, what does that even mean?
that
And how
means
many
that
penises
means
has she had? You know what I mean?
that means she
To
works in that
say-
penis. That means that's gonna get her in
She
trouble.
was was
She's
it
gonna
sprung
get
on
caught
dick,
up.
as they say?
She was
Sprung
gonna
on
get caught
dick.
up. As soon as she said that, I was like, oh, see, here you go. You're getting ready to get caught.
But
But-
she was the one who said, I'm caught up and I want to end it.
And he said no.
He said no. He said no. the first time.
In
said no.
Candy, but in Love and Death,
Yeah.
he said, I need to concentrate on Betty, and then she got
Yeah.
mad. Like, what?
Oh yeah, she
You
did. She
cut
we
me
were at the
off?
restaurant.
Like, you cut me off with
And then he was like, Shh, "Don't you ever
me.
shush me." I was like, "Damn, she just still went in all the way with it.
Right.
She wasn't even trying to fake it, y'all.
No.
She was like, you ain't breaking up with me. Let me tell you right now."
She said, it's not stuff.
But they went to the marriage encounter.
Yeah.
It was like
So you think the marriage encounter is what lended him to kind of want to go back home?
Definitely.
Marriage
Definitely.
Because he
I
had
think
to
marriage
work.
encounter.
They went through that
Yeah.
work, working on their marriage, and he was trying to make it work.
And then
And,
they got a different friend set. Remember the couple who had already gone to marriage
Mhm.
encounter? Candy and her dude tried marriage encounter,
Counter.
but it didn't work.
It didn't work.
Candy was just going because Al.
But do you think
I think.
Candy ever liked her husband really?
I think at one point, and this, ladies, we've been, around the block for a minute with relationships. I think that she hit that, sometimes that relationship hits that plateau,
So, yeah.
right? So I think she did love him. She goes through this box of memories. Dumbass, why do you keep the love letter from your
Or-
dude amongst the memories
That's
with your
something young
husband?
Shelley Carter would
That-
have
Oh my God.
Young Lori, old Lori,
Young
dead Lori, crazy Lori. Lori ain't ain't never
Girl,
gonna do
then I
that.
have to go and get some lessons because
No.
I'm just saying that's something young Shelly would have did.
You would have kept
I
the
would have
love
kept.
letter
I
from
would
your
have been a candy.
lover?
I would have been a candy because I had the type of husband
You
that
would have
would.
been a Candy, or you would have been kept in the letters, because you know Candy kills somebody.
Okay, no, I would have been.
Right.
I would have been the type of candy that would have kept
Self-defense.
keep those things.
But if it's written down, it's real.
Right.
That's
See,
evident.
yeah.
And then you keep it with the love letters from your husband.
Yeah, because
How
I had the type of
disrespectful
husband
is
I think
that
she's trying to
didn't look for
commingle.
stuff.
Like
Like
thinking no one will find them because they're from her husband. He wouldn't. He's not gonna read
She
them.
had a
Of
very-
course he read them because he was missing her
right.
and he went through their love moments.
But see, I could understand because I had the same.
That should have been up in the
I can
attic
relate,
and
though.
underneath the rat poison
Just
box.
don't even
I
get
can
it.
relate. I can relate though, because I can relate.
In the shredder is where it was. It
I can relate. I can relate though, because
You wouldn't have been in the shredder.
would have been in the shredder. I'm telling
And
you.
burn.
If you a real G, it's right over in that fireplace.
You'd have got rid of me before you.
I got the memories here. It's up here. It's up here.
Remembering the feelings right
And
here.
I
it's
know he gave me a card. But see,
Let me
Young
take a
Shelly
photographic
did that.
memory.
I can relate because I had she
This was
she
self-destruct.
under
There you go.
One.
calculated her husband is what she did. She
But he really loved her. He just was a different kind of guy. He was like an engineering kind of guy.
Yeah.
And you know, I think that they had hit that plateau. So I think she loved him.
Oh, definitely.
Always, definitely.
Mhm.
But I think she wanted some spice in her life. And her girlfriend, the Reverend, was breaking out. She was like, breaking out from the friend group and having some spice in her life, having sex with a new man. The man was attractive. And she just decides, I'm gonna have some spice in my life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then she was like I don't know what the right word is, but she was the most popular amongst her friend group.
In the church.
Yeah, in the church. They thought she was the prettiest,
Yeah.
and they thought she was the one who had it all together. She had the nicest home.
She said she has the best party house.
Yeah, the best party house. People kind of, were like, oh, I wish I had that house, but
Mhm.
we're gonna have a party. We've got to have it at Candy's because she's got the best house. So
Mhm.
I think she was pumped up about that, and for him to say, I don't want to be with you no more. I'm gonna get with my wife, who was the complete opposite of that.
Of Candy. Yeah.
Right? She wasn't well liked in the community.
Yeah.
And
She was like an ogre.
yeah, she was always negative,
Complainer, kind of
a
mean.
complainer. She was
Mhm.
mean. She was a school teacher, and then she stopped teaching. She was mean to the children.
Right.
And she adopted. They went through a period where they adopted all
They
these
tried to
foster
adopt
kids.
a little
She did-
boy.
They said 60.
But they didn't have that in the first one.
In Love and Death, they don't show
Show that part, no.
Right, but I think in the second movie,
One.
With the little child.
The little boy.
yeah, the little boy. I just think from a standpoint, they wanted us to like Betty. That's the wife. They wanted us to like Betty more.
In
So
which
they
one?
showed in Candy. So I think they showed her wanting children, wanting to reach out and foster someone,
Mhm.
and really trying to show that maternal,
Mhm.
loving type of side, where they didn't play that up at all in Love and Death.
Yeah, they didn't do that.
They didn't do that. But I think Candy's feelings was hurt because I'm the one.
Right.
I'm the
Right.
one. And how you gonna break up with me?
I'm gonna break up with you. Don't
I break up with you, but you
You
don't break up with me.
me. So her ego was.
It was hurt.
Shot.
It was shot. And she
Yes.
was feeling some kind of way.
And she was
about it.
mad about it. She was mad about it.
She was mad.
She was mad.
You think she was? This is what I want to say. When we get to this, and when we're getting there, is how do you feel about the rage? Do you think the rage that she expressed was really due to the trauma from childhood?
That's what they
No,
said.
Or
I
do you
think-
add like this kind of stuff to it? Like, this sucker tried to break it up with me. They don't went to marriage
You know what I
counter. He
think?
broke. He didn't even remember 2 days he broke.
So what I think she was trying to make sure she don't get up. Cause I'm just telling you,
Oh,
if you trying to kill me with an axe,
So
I'm gonna chop your ass until I know you're not getting
41
up. But I'm not.
You gonna be like him?
But she got up.
It's like
she got up and she got up again and she tried to hit her again. So then Candy was
I
like,
never
let me
saw
make
that.
sure this bitch dead. Like,
I don't think so.
I think so. I would have kept whacking until I knew you not getting up.
I just think that was a lot of whack.
You trying to kill me with an axe? You done chopped my toe? Oh no.
She did try to fuck her toe up, dog.
Yeah.
She just went and got her
So
toe
now I'm
done.
like, oh, you really trying to kill me? That's what I think. Oh, you really?
That's what she
Let me
said.
make
She
sure
said.
you don't get up no more, cause you done got up 2 or 3 times.
She did get up quite a few times. She did keep getting up.
That's what I'm
She did
saying.
get up.
So that's why when I said I kept
Okay.
thinking 41 was a lot, but then I started thinking about it. If somebody coming after me
Lizzie
with an
Borden.
axe,
This is some Lizzie Borden shit.
Ah,
Lizzie
the side of her
Borden
face.
took an axe.
She chopped that side
Oh, this is
completely
just-
so
off.
you
God.
can't get up.
Gone.
Cause see, you keep
Without
getting up,
laughing.
bitch. I done hit you with this axe 3 times.
She
and you
hit her
still
in the
get
head.
up.
She got a
28
baby.
times.
She trying to survive.
Didn't work.
But
Well, she didn't make
she's
that.
trying to survive.
But
they
she
say
kept
when you're
getting up
fighting-
going after Candy. It's different if you just get up.
I
She
don't think
was-
she was
she
going
went-
after. I think she was trying to get
I
up
think that
from
bitch
his
was-
bitch chopping me.
I mean, but
I'm on the ground.
She
But I
picked
didn't
it
try
up
to get
twice. She picked it up
But
twice.
was she
Lord.
supposed
Did
to
she
I didn't
not?
say that. I didn't see which version was that.
Okay, first of all,
She picked
I
it up
don't know
twice.
try this channel and find it, but
what
the
y'all
thing
supposed
is,
to do? She's supposed to just lay there?
and let her chop me.
I
No,
feel
she
like
got up and went after her again.
Absolutely.
With
I'm
the
coming
axe.
for you if you're trying to kill
Well,
me.
me, you done got chopped. You should
I'm
just go
talking
lay down
about
and get
Betty.
chopped.
Betty came after
You gotta
Candy,
get-
right?
No.
Okay, then Candy took the axe from her and dropped it.
Like,
Betty got
I'm
up
dead,
again
like
and got
I'm
the axe and tried to come after Candy again.
Me,
So
I
that's
mean, too.
So that's why I think no, but Candy wasn't trying to kill her at that time.
Yeah,
Candy
Candy
was
was
trying
trying
to
to get away.
leave, and she kept trying to come in after her. So
Cause-
finally, she took the axe and
Like
said,
a lie.
"I'm gonna have to kill you because you keep coming after me."
No, didn't she say shush to her and that turned
Yeah.
kind of.
That's like the third
Yeah.
time now.
She can't take the shush from her PTSD.
Yeah, she
from
could have
her
been.
childhood.
It was the shh because of the baby or something. But
But
that's
she
what
came
lawyer.
after
that's
her
what-
twice.
That's
what
a lawyer tactic,
That is.
right? I think what I think
They paid her the
is that
This-
she was mad. She was mad
Oh, but
that
Alan
because
breaking up with her?
Al broke up with her to get back with Ugly Betty. And
That's his
how
wife.
dare-
That's not right.
I'm
In
just
her world.
saying,
In
in
her
her
world.
world,
In
she's
her
like,
world.
how are you
Casserole.
going to pick her over
Over
me?
me.
Do you know what I'm saying?
There you
And
go.
and then on top of this, bitch, you gonna try to chop me?
So how do
So
you
she just
explain
went out.
She said
that
I
she
had no
stopped
idea.
though? How do you explain Betty came after Candy, right? And then the Candy dropped the axe. Betty got up again with the goddamn axe after her again.
I'm not a Betty
Like,
defender,
come on
but
now,
let me
bitch,
But
you
tell
okay,
you.
first off,
Number
number
one.
one, why the hell did this? Okay,
What
straight
the
word,
hell?
straight word. When she said,
Exactly.
"Are you sleeping with my dude?
with my
Are
dude.
you sleeping with Alan?" I was like, "What the fuck? No."
And she said
What the
yes,
fuck you talking
because
about?
she wanted her to know.
That was a long time ago.
She wants her to know. I would have
Hold
never.
up. All right,
Only
you
if
just
Jesus
told
would
old
know.
girl that you fucked her dude, and then she said,
Wait, I'll be right back.
See,
I'd have been gone.
I wouldn't wait.
But
none of
see-
that never would have happened.
but
Because
see,
soon as
that's
number one,
our
I ain't never
instinct.
said shit.
That's-
Motherfucker. Number the fuck
But we gotta
her house.
remember what
Number
Candy
two, if I
has
did go to
done.
her house, I ain't saying shit.
Number two,
You gotta remember, Candy is this look. Candy
In her
has her baby over to her house,
Yeah, and her other daughter.
playing with her children.
I'm not gonna come
And
at
you
you.
hate
Taking
me
their
at y'all.
kids to think
I might
you
beat
had a
your
baby
ass.
shower for me at your home.
But look,
All this
but
shit, I'd have chopped you too.
But I'd have beat your ass first.
But
and
you
then
know what,
maybe think
Shelly?
about the
When you
axe.
start thinking about the deception
Yeah.
and how,
Yeah,
it
how
goes
deep
free,
it
and
went.
the disrespect.
and you at
On
my
both
house,
levels.
you with my kids,
I
and
would
My
not
you
brain,
fucking
my newborn. You got
and
the
you fucking
newborn.
my husband, bitch. I'ma kill your
That's what
ass.
she
With
told
With my
me.
Betty.
hand,
When she
but I'm not
told
gonna go get an axe.
She maybe like to kill with an axe or
Well,
something like
well,
that.
Betty has postpartum too.
That,
You
Yeah,
have to remember
postpartum.
that
that.
postpartum
Betty
depression
has
make you get an
postpartum.
axe.
That's why she got the axe.
And then
She-
plus,
she-
you figure she didn't really want to deal with Candy right then. She asked Candy to come at noon.
that's right. But
Candy
Candy gonna
said,
do what
"Fuck
she
it, I'm gonna do what I want to do because this is
That's
better for
right.
me.
I'm coming.
I'm going at 10." So you
That's
saw it on
right.
Betty's face, like, bitch.
I
Why
wasn't
you
ready.
here?
Betty,
Right,
and
right.
Betty was
Didn't
looking
I
like
tell
ugly
you?
Betty.
Well,
Betty was looking like ugly Betty when Candy.
She did. She did.
You don't want
She
somebody
saw
to
it.
come over and you not looking decent.
Right.
She mad.
And
Oh, you don't tell me
When
what
you
time
gonna come
you
to my-
coming to my house.
But I would open the
She
door.
should pick
Me.
up
You shouldn't
a
open
sweet.
the door.
And then you don't call me. Oh, the baby's gonna stay. Your daughter's gonna stay with me another night. No, you ask. Can she stay with me another night?
Yeah.
You know, she just telling people stuff. And then I find out
Then
you're
he got sick of
sleeping
her
with
shit.
my husband.
And then my husband
Betty
is
got
never
sick of her
home.
shit. That's what that
Yeah,
was.
she's never
She got sick of her
home.
shit.
She was like,
She got
all
sick
that
of
just see all this stuff come rushing back to me.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a baby shower for me, and bring my husband,
And
you
you got
guys
my
are
daughter
just-
at your house?
Right? You just.
But Lori,
like,
you know how I feel
come
about jail. I can't go to jail.
Jail.
So I would have to just beat her ass in my house.
But you know what? I don't think
I
in
have to
those
be
moments that people are rationing out thinking of the outcome. And that's the problem with everybody, right?
Impulse.
Right.
Impulse, because she probably felt threatened, like, and then you're gonna tell me if I asked, but then you're gonna tell me in my face and be sassy about it.
She's
Who does it? Who admits to that?
And then get nasty.
In your house, and you're gonna go to
Because she thought
the woman's
she had one up.
your lover's wife's house and sit in there and tell her, yes, I am sleeping with
She
your
thought
husband.
she had one up on her.
She really kind of did. I'm guessing.
That's
I'm
what
like,
all
girl.
side chicks do.
Mm.
They got one up on the wife.
I don't know. That was just so
Mm.
crazy, bizarre to me.
They said it was so crazy.
I'm sorry. I
was,
just would have to
it
make sure that
was.
bitch didn't get up again and come after me with an axe the third time. I'm sorry. I just would have to do that.
But this is to me why I don't know why the court did not take into account. So let's say that, right?
Mhm.
You don't want her to get up and come and get you and all this stuff. So you done chopped her whole
Face
off.
Right.
You said
Right.
face off.
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 You done hit her 41 times.
Mm-hmm.
Lizzie Borden.
You know she got a baby in here.
That's the cold
Bitch,
part.
you
She let that
leave-
baby stay
You
there
leave
all
the
day.
house with the baby screaming in there.
What she gonna do? What she gonna do? Go tell the papa, look, I just chopped this bitch up, but the baby's in there. You know what I mean?
I don't know. That's that.
You just
I
had
don't
to act like nothing. She
Yeah,
took
she
that.
did.
She
But
took
how
it
do
all
you
away
act
with
like
it.
nothing?
Like she did.
probably
She just
thought
went to
somebody
the
would have
movies.
found her before.
Got some
I did.
popcorn.
She went to the movies.
They went to the movies.
She went to
It was
the
Friday
movies.
the 13th.
Star Wars. They saw
Friday the
Star
13th.
Wars.
They went to go see the Empire Strikes Back.
Uh-huh.
Just like
With the little
Oh
girl.
my
And
God.
you know I
With
just
this lady's
cut your
child.
mama up, and I got her daughter in the back.
And she's over spending the night at the house with
That
her.
reminds me.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Yep, she's at the
And
house with her.
yeah.
But people do that, like that lady on. I don't want to change the subject, but snakes on the plane. Where the lady killed the police officer.
Snakes.
You remember the lady
On
that
the
killed the police
plane.
officer? And she went to go see
didn't
snakes on the plane.
Oh,
People
yeah,
just
but
try
she
to
did
act
that.
like
Well,
things are
Alan
normal.
calls her,
A billion times.
and she's like, I can go check on her for you, Alan.
Mm-hmm.
But at the
And
point
bitch,
that
you
Alex,
know you killed her. You chopped her up. She dead on the floor in the laundry room.
But you know what I would like to ask is, how many men do you know you find out that your woman is banging someone else and you go out and buy her flowers and candy?
Yeah, that did happen.
You understand what I'm saying?
He was sitting
So
there.
her husband.
And he blamed himself.
He
for a
blamed
long time.
himself.
He
blamed
says it
himself
was-
for it.
What are your thoughts on that? Any thought? I mean, like, is that a good? You know what I mean? That a man stood up and said, "I drove her to having sex with someone else."
No, she needed somebody to talk to.
She needs to-
And he was admitting that he was not available. He was
Mm.
not
Emotionally available.
to her.
Yeah.
And perhaps if he was, and he was more open to her needs, she
Mhm.
would have not gone outside of the marriage.
Right.
I think that's what, self-actualization, is that what we call it?
So actually,
They ended up anyway getting a divorce, but that was years
Well,
later.
yeah, because
Years
she
later.
just want to act like nothing.
But I think sometimes
Well, it
acting
came out
like
in
that-
court, girl, why they got divorced. It came out in court. She had 2 more affairs.
After that, that's in
Now, did
Candy.
that really
That was
happen?
in Candy.
Did that really happen?
That's
Because
what-
some
yeah.
say that
With
didn't
her
happen.
best homegirl.
With love and death.
Her best homegirl.
No, she did not.
Yes, she
They
did.
alluded to that, but was it true?
I think it was true.
I think I need we need our sheet to go look
I
that up.
think that
We
was
need to look that up because
Yeah,
they didn't.
because
They
that's
didn't
why
say
they
that in the
stopped
first
being
one.
friends.
Love and death.
But in Candy,
with her
they
friend's
did.
husband.
Yes. Well, it came out in court while she was testifying. Was Alan the only man that she had an affair with? And it was no. That she had an affair
After
with
that.
2 other men
After that.
after that within her circle group.
Oh, she was just a hoe.
So that's why
okay.
all of her friends in that circle group started like,
Why you gotta
well,
watch
is it my husband?
Is it?
Or
Wow.
is it your husband?
But like,
Whose
remember she
husband
says,
is
"I
it?"
won't."
And that's
disclose
when
his
her
name.
husband was like, you know what, I'm done.
Right.
Wow.
I'm done with you.
I
And
don't
she
know.
got off, guys.
She got
She
off?
got off
What do you think about
for
that?
She did.
self-defense.
It was self-defense though.
It
But
was
41
self-
times.
if-
When do you
if
flip
it-
from self-defense to?
It was definitely
Insanity.
self-defense. That makes.
But they
Let me
say
see.
once you're like enraged like that and you're upset and now you're defending yourself, that some people can't stop in the middle of it.
I don't think he probably could. The thing about it is, old girl straight went and got an axe, y'all.
She went and got
She
it.
went and got an axe. She was just like, I think Candy messed up when she didn't leave an old girl. But see, like you said, I think also that's a part of her, maybe her narcissism
And her
you know,
DNA. And her DNA, because a black woman would have got the
Black
hell
girl,
out
as soon as that lady would be like,
No,
I'll be
she
back.
said, wait,
Number
I'll be
one,
back.
nah,
No,
no, like,
that's,
bitch, I'm out.
that's the code word for it.
Where you
Something
get your
bad is
ass.
about
Like,
to
Well,
happen.
you wouldn't have said
that
yes.
shit.
I would have never
Your
said
husband.
that.
Unless
I'd be
you-
like,
You
hell
could
no,
have had a
girl,
video,
no, I
man.
ain't,
Could
your
have had a
husband
record.
had sex with her.
Nah,
Oh
that's
my
not
God,
me. She was
what
like,
are you
where did you
talking
get
about?
that from?
How dare you even begin to think of
I
something
love my
so
husband.
wild?
What are you
Like, what
talking
the
about?
hell? Right, that's what you gotta do.
But see, let's talk about that too.
Right.
Some people think that it's safe that
Safe.
that both people are married, that are having
I
the
think
affair.
that's the worst.
I think
the
so
worst.
too.
I kind of think so because you just never know. I'm just saying. You know, we watch on a crime show, so that's why
Right,
just
right.
right. Because you feel. I think it's like what Tanya said
Some
earlier.
people think it's
It's
safe
and it's
What makes it safe?
because if both do not want to mess up and I spoke to someone about this, so I don't know if this is their experience, but if both people don't want to mess up the marriages that they have, they're going to do everything to keep what they have a secret and continue to do what they do. It's when somebody doesn't have somebody, then it's like, I'm going to fuck your shit up because I want you now. You see what I'm saying?
But we see that.
But if
that
you
theory
both
didn't
have
fall
something to-
with Candy.
But if both have something to lose,
Mhm.
then they say it's easy. But I don't think that's necessarily
I don't think
true.
that's necessarily
But
true.
I don't think Candy, and this, I've only YouTubed and watched different things, but it didn't seem
That
like
lady
she
was crazy
really.
too.
That lady was crazy as a mofo.
She was blue.
She
when
thought
they
she
got
was
her.
G. Did you see that boo? That
Or
boo with all that
green.
colloidal
What?
silver? This woman done went too far
The
with the
cult of
colloidal
Mother
silver,
God?
girl.
Girl.
Yeah, the cult of Mother God.
I said it too. I said I
You
know
know
Jackie
that-
watched it.
You know that colloidal silver. Bitch,
Girl, she was
you
blue.
were just a high motherfucker, bitch. You are not. I didn't gonna say that. She was high all motherfucking day. Where is she? All day long.
What is it?
I don't know. She just dropped out of society. She
Right.
was doing alright, and then
left
she
the
just went
kids
to the
and-
left, everybody. It just.
Yeah.
Did you see? No. Okay.
No.
Girl, Shelly, tell them.
Mother
I'ma
Love,
try to-
what's her name? Mother Love or something like that?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Her mother.
Not Mother Love.
Her name was Mother Love, I believe. It was Love Mother.
Mother
She was
God.
Mother God. Yeah.
Mother God. That's what it
Yeah,
was. Mother God.
Not Mother
Girl,
Love.
and they was taking her dead body to different
Girl,
states.
yeah.
Different states.
Yeah.
We just
They
riding
waiting
in
for
the
her.
car.
Yeah,
with
they
it.
was just waiting for the
her to
mothership
come
to
alive.
come get her, dog. They was straight up waiting for the mothership because she had them convinced that the mothership
Ship was
connection
coming.
was coming.
So they
the
had her
mothership,
dead body.
connection. The mothership connection.
Yeah,
That's what she thought.
yeah.
They
They
had
was
the
waiting for her to
mothership
wake up.
connection coming.
They even put the beading on her toe saying she had a frequency, didn't they?
They absolutely did. They were like,
Oh, we
that's
missed
all that fucking colloidal silver, nigga. They took this little radar, little
Girl, when she was blue, I almost
and they
fainted.
put it up to her toes, and they were like, yeah, see, Mother
She was
God's still
blue.
alive. She's still gonna come back. They're coming to get her
How
because
much
it
was
was
she
like,
taking?
and she would pray
A
to
lot.
like Liberace, Madonna,
She was
Tupac,
actually blue.
Michael Jackson. They would come and talk to her, and they were a part of the mothership.
Was she taking psychedelics?
Am I lying, dog?
Oh,
She had to be
that's
taking
so bad
psychedelics.
because this shit's so crazy, but it's true. All of it is true. It was like a documentary. She really, and they really believe that shit. They believe. But then I was like, what the fuck are they on? Because you really believe that shit? Like she gonna come up out of the shit. So they done took her from state to state, Hawaii. Hawaii
Girl,
took their ass out.
Hawaii was like, don't come
Here with that bullshit. That's what Hawaii
What,
did.
she was dead? And they were traveling with her?
Tell me what Hawaii did, girl. Tell me. Hawaii, nigga, they was throwing rocks at that bitch. They was shooting at them hoes. They was like, you are getting the fuck out of here.
Not in Hawaii. You are
I
not
know
the guy
for real.
here.
They was like,
Yes.
nah.
No, you
They
are
was bringing
not.
out them nah, and her dead body and all that. You are not God. No.
Can you imagine
No
how that body
and no.
smelled? All the organs and
How
shit.
did they get
I bet
to
you was
Hawaii?
leaking too. It was probably leaking. Oh god.
Yeah, maybe she would end up. She had a lot of money though. She had a lot of money because she started selling colloidal silver. These, like Shelly said, it just hit off, right? And then she got these young, high, techie kid, young generation or techie people,
New
and they took her.
generation,
They was making
Manson
money. She
people.
was had like over 500 racks.
New,
And she
new
had made-
generation Manson
Yeah.
people. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what that was.
They was
That's
doing
a
all
new-
this stuff on
Mhm.
IT, just high tech stuff. I'm telling you, mother God.
But her accountant was smart though.
Yeah, oh yeah, he walked
He knew
away
when
with all
her ass
that.
died, he was gonna get all that
He
shit.
got all that damn money because she had a lot of bread.
She had a lot of
Because
money.
people was buying all that shit. I mean, not like that. They were buying her products because they was pushing it like dope, man. I'm telling
Yeah, it
you.
was.
And they was, yeah.
Girl,
Why are you
they-
looking at me
You
like
know,
that?
I'm looking at you like that because I take Kalila Silver once a week.
Oh Lord,
Girl,
don't
she was blue as hell.
Tanya, I don't
She was
know. When you
drinking
start
it like
turning
just sitting
blue
there
player,
just
I'm gonna be
drinking it like it was
No,
concerned.
I just take it
Right.
for
What
immune.
is Colada Silver?
It's a, like a, is it like a herb or
It's
something?
like a herb, but
But
it's
it has
You
minerals
start
in it,
turning
right?
blue.
Stop.
Matter of fact,
Did you see
yeah,
that?
I think about it, like, just
Girl.
Make
about.
you high?
It's for you. I do this just enough for the immune support.
What was making her so crazy?
She took a lot then.
Because she took so
She was
much.
just drinking it,
Well,
and
why
that would
was
give
she
her
drinking
1,000 cc's a day. Mother Love just had 6,000 cc's. Mother Love just had this and that.
Right.
Maybe they were just
She
writing
drinking
it
it
down. Mother Love just had 10 watts of, they ain't
Why was she
firepower.
taking
It
it,
was
though?
just,
Why was she taking it?
that was just a
It's
purification
a process, yeah. But then she was drinking vodka.
by the tongue.
By the
And-
tongue.
right. And so that was what she was using to try to
That's
cleanse
probably what made
her
her
lips.
No, girl, that blue
The
silver.
vodka mixed
Girl,
with
when they
that.
wheeled her around that corner and she was blue, I said,
This bitch is blue.
I was like,
Wait a minute, but one of the girls was like, well, before she started turning colors, I said, turning fucking colors? What is she talking about? I'm finna get it. Okay, y'all, I'm getting everything ready for y'all.
okay, girl.
But just so low. I'm just getting it
Play
ready.
the part where so Tanya can see when she comes after her.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to, y'all. I'm trying to get to it for it.
I don't know.
But this is her still under hypnosis.
She's under hypnosis.
Is this the one we were just watching, Jackie? This is a different.
I think she
This
was
is her.
faking the
That's
hypnosis.
Yeah,
I think
this
she
is
was
the same.
faking the
This is
hypnosis.
her. Yes, this is it. You think she was faking it?
She was faking
No,
it.
like he said, how do you fake goosebump though?
She got goosebumps.
Remember? He said, how do you fake? Because he thought if she was faking to her attorney.
Mm-mm.
And he goes, how do you fake goosebumps? We gotta just hurry and get to the good part. We gotta get to the fight. scene.
Girl.
Yes, we
So
gotta.
anyway, we might have to do a show on that Mother Love on cults.
Cults.
Cult. So it was a cult. She was a
Cocktails
cult.
and cults. That's what we're
Cocktails
going
and cults.
I love that. Yeah.
Cocktails and
I like Jim Jones. I don't like Jim Jones, but I like the story. of
story.
Jim Jones.
He was crazy too.
Jim Jones.
That story to me, it just intrigues me every time. It's like everybody just believed in him. Took their lives.
Trump.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of
That's
which,
what it is.
we can carry this. That just was.
Do we want to talk about that?
Okay, we finished. Gonna come back
Okay.
in another one. We're gonna see. But yes, Miss Fonnie Willis. Fanny, you talking about Fanny?
Fanny girl.
Did you see the testimony, ladies? Did you
did.
see? Did you?
I did.
Girl, I
I
couldn't
saw
wait.
snippets.
Nigga, right?
I did.
That was some good watching. Girl, I
There
was just
was some-
mesmerized. I was just.
She said, I'm not on trial.
She said, although no matter how much you want to think I'm on trial, I am not.
These
Like, don't
people
get it twisted.
No,
These
no.
people
Try to
are
steal an
on
election.
Stole the election. They're on trial.
Right, not
me.
me, player.
Very good.
She said when he said, which did you and him sleep in your condo? She was like, well, which one? And I need a time frame. What are you talking about?
Right.
She said, I don't know what you're talking about. She said, no, I had to actually sell my stuff because my life was being threatened because
Right.
of this. So what time frame? are you
Granny and her
talking
daddy had to tell him too.
Mm-hmm.
Why you see her daddy?
Yeah, and you know they tried to shut him down when he was talking about it.
Girl.
They tried to shut him down.
Yeah,
He was like, no.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna tell you.
She was acting David Day. Girl, she couldn't wait. She was just,
Who is
she
she
couldn't wait to
wink
go on the
at?
stand, Lord. She was straight like this. She was just like,
Did she wink at her?
Boom.
Who did
She
she
went
wink
like
at her? Was it her?
I don't
dad?
know who she was winking at
She said she
somebody
did.
like, I
She
got
said-
this.
She said,
Did she?
I was like,
So she
"Whoa."
said, yeah, I don't know who
She
she
was like,
talking
she
to.
wasn't confident. She was like,
The snippets I saw, she was very confident.
very confident.
Very
So, I
confident.
watched her.
She was confident the whole time.
Shit.
The whole time.
She's a prosecutor.
Right,
What did they think?
right. They really just trying to cover her,
but I do
asking her the
think it was
same
a conflict of
questions.
interest. I
You do?
think-
Please
I do.
explain to me the
Yeah, please
conflict. I
explain
don't
that
quite
one to me, too.
understand.
Maybe I missed something.
Because you guys are going for the same thing, and he's a prosecutor. You're this in this position. You guys have slept together. People think that he would have some type of favoritism, and that he could not go against you. That you guys would always be aligned,
As it relates to Trump.
as it
Relates
relates
to
to
the
this
trial.
case,
But the
yeah.
facts still remain. That's the part. The facts still remain. These people stole the election. So
But-
whether
but-
I'm sleeping
but-
with somebody or not, it doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter in any election when they bring up your history.
Right.
But you know that when you black, they coming for you.
Oh,
So
yeah.
somebody should have
Yeah.
recused
Oh, yeah.
himself from that
Right.
because you don't want something
I'm not
to
saying
get
it was a
issued.
smart move.
It was not a
But
smart
then
move.
again,
But
I
she
said
really
that to-
didn't do nothing wrong.
What
They
did
didn't
she
start.
do?
They were going together until after they was afterwards.
Well, they slept together. They never claimed each other as boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay.
They had a romantic encounter on 2 or 3 or 4.
Her promise.
But I saw how like she said she paid for her own thing.
Yeah.
Which I can see her doing that.
Yeah.
I
And
can
he
see her saying.
testified to that.
But this ain't about payment. This is about real intimacy.
No,
And
they're talking about the reason. That's the conflict.
It's
Is that she's benefiting
Financially.
by him paying for stuff.
Right,
But he
right,
wasn't.
right. But
he
It was turned out she was paying for the shit.
Right.
But
She
they're
was
looking at the
by herself.
relationship too. I don't know. I've been like, listen, you know this shit's gonna be heavy. One of us, I think I can fight this battle better than you. One of us need to step down. They gonna find out everything
Or
on
I
you.
would just
But they
say,
ain't even done
wait
nothing.
until we're
But the
done.
thing about it is,
If you really digging me, we can wait till this shit is over.
Mm-hmm.
This shit, we got to
So
take
the
care of some business right.
relationship
We got to get this
between them did
motherfucker
not
first.
start until after the insurrection in the case.
until after that, he had been
Yeah.
working.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And she did pick other people, or she tried to get other people to work the case, but they said no because
Of all
of
the
all the shit she's going through.
right. Absolutely.
So he wasn't even her first choice. She didn't want him at first.
No, yeah.
He-
She knew.
He did
Oh, you think-
tickets and what else? Tickets and criminal arrests, right? That's what he was on. So he wasn't even an expert in that, but he was the only one that she could get.
Mm.
And what was his job or his role?
He was her.
He was an outside prosecutor.
He was an
outside
investigative
prosecutor.
He's a prosecutor. You know, you like a contract people, so it's like contracted
Right.
out. So they contract out the prosecution work, and she contracted it out to him. But like I said, she approached another older gentleman, a judge.
Prior to that, the
right?
guy
And,
that
and
was,
he was kind of like you said, I'm good. This is too high profile. I'm cool.
I already got people following me and shit.
Right.
I don't even need that right,
Right.
now. So it was more than one person that she tried to get to do it with her.
But yeah, you contract out the person. I mean, and no one could look at this clearly and say, you contracted out the person. I mean, we know the story that she tried to get other people, but when you say you
Mhm.
contracted out the person that you slept with, you've been sleeping with.
Well, see, that's what they're fighting about. That she
Right.
didn't sleep with him beforehand.
Beforehand,
She
right.
slept with him after.
Right, I know.
So they're trying to
Right.
prove that she started sleeping with him first and then put him on the
Right,
trial.
right.
And she's saying no, he was put on the trial and then we had a romantic 2 or 3 or 4 encounter.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You know, so and what bothered me is like her father's supposed to know. Her father ain't gonna know if she just messing around with somebody. And she
How was the father's testimony significant?
they're trying to get
Character.
the timeline. They're
Mhm.
trying to get the timeline to say they're trying to get the father to say that they were going out prior to that. And so because the father was staying in the house, they were saying that this guy had came to her house and numerous times, but the father was like, I never saw him.
Mhm.
But even if the father did, it's like, okay, that doesn't mean I'm sleeping.
Right.
The father
Right.
knows the dad knows
Right.
I'm sleeping with him. She
Right.
grown, she ain't telling
Right.
her daddy she's sleeping with people.
The
She
fact
ain't
of the
telling
matter
father for 2
is
days.
they don't have any proof.
Proof.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
they don't.
That's
Nothing nothing to force her to be recused.
But-
It is a distraction so that they can delay it for Trump. That's what it is. It's just a distraction.
Right, but if there's a jury, you know, it's just you're putting doubt in the credibility
Right.
of the person.
Right.
And some people can't move past that.
Right.
And that's what
Right.
that's
But-
that's what they were
But
thinking.
my thing is, what does it matter? Who she sleep with? That's her damn
The
business.
part I saw, she was
On fire.
fighting back. She was like, "Do you have?" She's like, "Man, I don't have checks. I don't have checks. I paid cash."
I know,
how
right?
much money were you carrying on me? I'm not gonna tell you how much
Yeah.
money I carried on me. I had less than the amount. She was good.
Or your
She
daughter.
was
What, you
very
asking me
good.
where my children live? Like, what? Yeah, what? Nobody gonna be telling you where their kids at for?
That was a week of process.
I got threats on me. You want me to tell you where I live. You want me to tell me how much cash is in my house.
Right.
You want me to tell you how much cash I carry at all times. Like, you just set me up for whatever.
Right. Like, be like what they
It's
said. You
what,
like
let's
Google
just say
food?
what it really is to delay the trial
Yeah,
Right.
or to get Trump off. That's what this is. This is a tactic.
it's a tactic, and,
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter to them how ludicrous it is.
Mhm.
It buys them time.
But I also think, I think the judge already has his mind made up. A lot of times I think the judges do.
Right.
I think the judge already has his mind made up because whether it's to take her off or to keep her on, because one, they don't have no proof. And I think he's going through this so that they won't say, "Oh, you wasn't fair to Trump." You know they were messing around, and you knew they were trying to prosecute Trump, so you were for the prosecution side. So he's just like, let's just hear this shit out.
Well, you have to.
Let's just hear it out. I already know, but they haven't presented any evidence, and just because, and like she said, I might go and cook. Lori, we going to Bermuda. You want to get your ticket?
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, girl. I'll give you the money later. Oh, okay.
That's
I'll
exactly
pay
what it
$2,000 for some tickets. She give me cash later. Or we go out to eat, and
And so why didn't you Venmo it? Why didn't you use Zelle? I mean, yeah, why didn't you use Cash App? What? I ain't not use Cash App. Why not use Cash App? That's what she.
And she carries cash with her. Now, I'm going to tell you, I know a lot of people who carry cash with them. I'm not a cash person. I always have my plastic with me. But there's a lot of people
There's
that
a
carry
lot of people
that carry
cash
cash.
transactions. Yes.
Just like why her daddy said he taught her to carry the cash.
And that also is the way that sometimes people
And
budget.
it's not against the law to carry
Carry cash, no.
So all of your transactions were in cash.
Yes.
So all of them. So you don't have any records. You don't have
I saw
any
that
state.
part.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
My
Because
mother-
all of this in here are lies. Girl, what you said is they're lies. Girl, what you held up the paper.
She said, no, let me finish. This is all you
These are
lying.
just lies.
My mother, when she would get her pay, she would put this in the envelope in cash, this in the envelope in cash. This is her food money. And all of it will be in cash.
That's how people budget
And that's how
sometimes.
sometimes people budget, so they won't touch their account.
Account,
And
right.
like those envelopes run out, that's over.
Then
It's
you ain't
over.
got none of that.
That's how Jasmine does.
Mhm.
Jasmine does that. She got the name of it. Miscellaneous.
Hair.
Hair,
Yeah.
nails, yeah.
They say to do.
So I get it, and I also get what she said. Just like with my girlfriends, if maybe this time I'm gonna pay for the lunch, and maybe next time they gonna pay for the
Right.
lunch. Like we're not gonna say, oh, it's $102. You pay $51, and I pay $51. I mean, that's not what we do.
Right. And I just don't understand why that's so wrong.
It's not.
It's not.
It's
It's not. That's
I don't have
their
to pay the
tactic.
way
And
you
then
pay. I
when
can
this-
live the way you live.
Then they
No.
tried to make a point to say, oh, they're using taxpayers' money to go to Belize and what was it?
Right.
Behind. I'm like,
Right.
everything she do is taxpayers' money. What
Right.
do you think?
So how you gonna link, you know?
How you going? Everything she do when she go to McDonald's, that's taxpayers' money.
Her
Right.
paycheck is taxpayers'
Taxpayers'
money.
money.
Just like they say that my paycheck is the member's money.
Right.
That's how
So,
you get it.
so
It's the students. It's the students'
right.
tuition.
Right. So I don't understand. Everything she do is taxpayer money. Her nails, her lashes, her hair. Well, I don't understand.
Mhm.
But see, that's that trick shit. That's that shit to make you think, oh, Fanny's using your taxpayers' money
Right,
to
right,
go
right.
to Belize.
Right.
Bitch,
Like
she
it's,
do everything with the taxpayers' money. That's how she gets
that's
paid.
how she gets paid.
What do they call that? That Jedi mind trick shit.
Yeah, it is.
That's what they're doing.
You try to give people a narrative.
Everything she does is taxpayers' money.
Isn't that crazy? But I'm glad. I'm really proud of her in the way in which she's handling it. In my opinion,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh,
but there's
yes.
been a lot of people who've been giving her a rough time.
Yeah.
The critical reception people felt that she was just too aggressive and
Angry.
Right.
Oh, we
When
always
a black
advise
woman
them
is
to
defending
anger.
herself,
So,
or a
right.
black woman is intelligent, or a black woman is articulate,
assertive.
you're angry.
Right. That
Okay.
narrative. Oh, see, she gets that. Okay, there we go.
I know. I'm trying to get it right. I'm just really trying over here, y'all. Really.
Is this
Yeah.
the killing scene?
I know. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to get to it.
I don't want to see anything in the media. I'm gonna put you in jail.
Okay.
need to follow my lawyer's advice.
I can't help her if I don't know what's going on.
It's a good idea for you to meet your psychiatrist.
See all that shisha?
Katie says you want to know the truth. That's a good idea.
Now, what was the shushing again?
Her mom shushing
Her
her
mama.
when she
was a little
when she
girl.
hurt herself as a little girl.
She hurt herself as a little girl and
Oh,
said,
Yeah,
that
so
made her kill.
she
Stan.
hit her head. You like a
Yeah.
little kid. You were traumatized and she was playing
Like
the
you
game and her
said,
head
lawyer
was moving.
tactic. That's the lawyer's tactic.
And the little girl was scared. And she was crying. And she was, and I'm like, shh.
You
These
embarrassed
people
me,
are
all
gonna
this
be watching
screaming,
you.
yeah.
All of this crying. People are watching you. And you remember she was always worried about what people think. And remember they say that. And she goes, my mom says that the people say that you worry too much about what other people think. And the little girl told her that, Alan Gore's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like,
what?
and remember she went and she questioned Alan about it.
She's like, what?
She
you
was
little
right.
bitch?
And she was, yeah, and she was like, why would she say that? You know,
Unless
Betty must
Betty
have said that.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
She said, Betty must have said that about me because why else would she say that?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I don't know why Betty would say that to you. And she's just like, ah, you know, she just, like you said, she got way too offensive. I'm really hoping, I don't want to like
That's cold blooded when she
Go.
got the baby here, though.
too far.
She left her there for what?
Almost 12
I think I'm
12
missing
hours.
something. How many? I'm missing because I keep thinking this just keeps going. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get this.
So,
But we
yeah.
ain't gotta worry about this.
So, with the whole,
But what if
Family
you were on
medicine.
that jury?
Uh-huh.
How would you feel
what?
with Candy versus Betty?
Mhm.
I would identify with
You
Candy.
wouldn't have any questions. You would identify with Candy.
I would identify with Candy.
Huntress. I'm gonna try to see if we can't get to that. I'm gonna just concentrate on our combo. Here we go. This is what I'm trying to get to, y'all.
Is it gonna show that part? It's gonna show that part again.
That's what I'm thinking. Right toward the end, when
Yeah.
she testifies.
It's gonna show it again.
Because
Yeah.
when she testifies, you kind of, and so that's why I said shh.
Mm-hmm.
This episode, not like that to you, but the episode is titled.
I would've been hiding
Girl,
her, too.
right? Look, y'all.
Look, see, she done got up again. See? See?
Do we go back?
She's trying to kill me.
Oh, Candy was saying, I don't want this.
Yeah, I don't want
Why
him.
don't you just
I don't
run
want
out?
him. Now see, here
Go
she
look,
go
see,
again.
shh.
It's the second time this bitch came after
She
her.
back again, y'all. Look.
See, again.
Again. There you go. Check this out. Check this out.
Ow.
That's fun.
Ow. Ow.
She was,
Oh.
You hear this?
she
You
was,
see this? She crying, y'all.
she was asking her mama.
Dang. Dang. Look.
That,
Look. Wow.
See, she coming after me. Chop her finger off.
Just look at her arms, y'all.
that was,
Look at the dogs.
oh, cute little arms.
Where are you?
Look at her legs, y'all. Look. Hey. Woo.
So this is the point of temporary insanity.
I think
That's the
I
temporary-
think that's pent up anger and displaced anger on her mother.
On her mother, you really believe it? Or do you think this is because Alan tried to break up with me?
Because she said she didn't want it. She was really trying to leave, and she was like, I don't want him.
She did say that.
After I
She
told
was trying to leave.
Did you see that?
That's the part I'm talking about. Now I'm like,
Look at-
okay,
look
you
at
done came after me twice with an axe. What I'm supposed to do?
it's the shush.
It's the shit. Oh, she did tell Alan, don't shush me.
Yeah, remember at the dinner,
She
remember
don't
at the
like
restaurant,
that.
and that's when he was trying to break up with her. He goes, because I haven't been able to be intimate with my wife because I done gave you all my juice. And she like, that ain't my mother's thinking problem. If you can't, she goes, so Betty, you can't have sex with Betty one time and we gotta break up? And he was like, shh, shh, don't shush me, ever. But she told her.
Ever shush me.
So I'm thinking, is that shushery? You know, did that, or was that PTSD, or was that Betty is trying to break up my relationship?
I have to go with Tanya.
Is it really Betty was trying to break up my relationship? Because they were over
That's true.
way
I think it's
before
PTSD.
this happened.
I think your child.
They were over before this happened.
They
Remember?
And
It wasn't like they were still seeing each other. They had decided not to see each other anymore.
did.
Yeah.
So it can't be that you trying to take him back. It ain't that.
So she was probably insecure from her mom. That's why she was over friendly, tried to be this social bunny, try to get people to accept her.
Because her mother made her be
And
like
her mother
perfectionist.
made her be like this perfectionist.
Mhm.
And then she was rejected by this man who she approached. Like, I approached you. Now
Yeah.
you telling me we can't do this.
And remember that they think he's a nerd. Initially, they call him the nerd, and she
Right.
chose him because she said he's not fall in lovable, because he's not really attractive. He's this nerd. He works for friggin'
That's
Boeing. I don't think it was
the-
Boeing.
they say
at the
those
time,
are the
but-
ones. See,
Well, that's what she found out when she talked about how pretty his penis was. She was like, "Don't sleep on the
I
nerds."
already knew.
and
I already knew.
I think
She
the
said
shit.
that.
And at some point she probably felt threatened.
By who?
By Betty.
I think she, yeah, and the marriage encounter.
Candy.
Yeah.
How do you feel threatened by it if they don't?
I'm talking about coming
no
with you
more?
by the axe.
Oh,
You
so
know,
that's what I'm
after she kept
saying.
saying and all that, and
Yeah.
all that with the shushing, and now in this situation, and she just
She knocked
She
her
knocked-
down, and then the bitch got back up
But
with
she
that.
did. She kept going.
So after that, I'm like, oh, this bitch is trying to kill me. Let me just get her. She get me.
Oh, like,
Oh,
was she a
my God.
paint cracker tonight? She going in with it. She did go all the way in.
I think
with it.
there is some of that in there too, right?
Yeah.
Because also Betty went to marriage encounter and it worked.
Right.
She
Betty
went.
did go to
She
marriage.
went to marriage encounter with her husband and it didn't work.
But was
See,
it expected?
she did her and she
I'm
dropped
gonna
it.
go back a little bit, y'all. Was it
Betty
supposed
gets back
to
up with the
work?
basket.
It was supposed to work. She wanted it to work.
who did?
Candy. She wanted it to work for her, like it worked for Alan.
It did.
So that's another form of rejection, not being
That's
able
what
to
I'm
do
saying.
stuff right. I
Right.
think this shit is. I think that
Maybe it's
mental
all of it.
health stuff is
Okay. here we
Deep.
go.
no. I have a friend while you're doing this. He's 50, and I don't know if you guys saw him, but he was on the
Talked
I'll
about
tell you guys
movie
later.
plans.
See?
Okay, look, here we go, y'all.
See, here we go. See,
Like,
watch
very
this
good.
whole part, Tanya. Watch this
Talked
part.
about the swimming lessons, her upcoming trip. She introduced me to the new puppy.
It was a normal, friendly conversation.
Very.
But you sleeping with my
Until I
husband.
was
See,
getting
this,
ready to
this
leave.
is tricky.
And what happened?
Well, I said that I should get going as I had an errand to run. And suddenly she blurted out, "You having an affair with Alan?"
And what did you say?
Yes.
Because I'm a Christian and I tell the truth.
Shut up, boo.
But it was a long time ago.
See what I'm saying? They were over.
That.
How long? Because we've been
Look,
married.
look. She said, "Hold on."
Maybe she had
The woman.
You see that? She said, "1 minute."
found a card or a letter that Alan or I had written, and maybe she just went to go get it.
To the garage.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Come on.
She can feel it though.
Look,
she can
look.
feel it. That's why she's tearing up.
She
She's
had an
scared.
axe.
Look it.
Were you in fear for your life
Yeah.
at that moment?
Yeah.
She said no.
Because I never dreamed she would use it.
What'd she get it for?
So what
That's why
happened?
white people.
Makes to scare her. She thought.
Circumstances. I should probably bring Alyssa home after Bible
She
class.
said nope,
And she said,
No,
"No,
I don't want to see you anymore.
ever.
And she put the axe down.
Had you ever seen that axe before in your life?
No.
Did you even know the Gores had an axe?
No.
See
What
what?
happened next?
I went to the utility room to grab Alyssa's bathing suit.
Mm-mm.
And that was about the same time that Betty had returned from the bathroom with a towel.
And then what happened?
Because now you're walking through my house. See,
Right.
There's a lot of things that was triggering little Betty.
She just looked so hurt.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to speak up.
She was hurt.
Betty looked hurt.
Of course.
I put my hand on
See?
her shoulder.
See, bitch, you touched her. Don't do
And
that.
that's when I said,
Don't do that.
"So sorry."
Don't do that.
And she did not like that.
Don't touch me.
Uh-oh. This would get
It's
off.
on
Boom.
the
Something
Look.
about candy. She
Look,
wasn't.
watch. See? Okay,
Oh,
there it
see,
is.
that's
You done pushed
Number
me.
one.
Right, but
Okay,
she
she-
snapped.
You can't
Wait,
have
wait. You can't have it. She picked up the axe.
I'm not having another baby. You can't have it. You can't have it. I don't want it. Don't do this.
Betty, don't do that.
Did you think at that moment she was going to kill you?
I still didn't believe she
See?
would do that.
But at some point your belief changed?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
When?
She chopped off my toe.
When she swirled the axe
And hit her head.
Hit her head. Boom. Look.
See?
and it hit me in the side of my head.
Oh my God.
See?
God.
See?
Woo!
You described the force of that swing.
It seemed with every ounce of her strength.
Holy
Were you
goodness.
now concerned for your life?
Other
Yes.
than that she wanted to
Kill
kill me.
me.
Right.
That's
It's on
right.
now.
It's on
And
now.
then what happened?
I got the axe.
I grabbed the axe.
Betty said, F that. Look, okay.
But
Shelly.
now she in pain.
Right. But look, they wrestling.
We're struggling. Look it. Betty got it. Look. Ah, she gonna bite it, Shiny. Look.
See? Oh. She knocked her down.
Okay.
Okay, now see.
Ooh, ooh, you would think that's enough,
Okay, look, she drops it.
right? She
Drops the axe.
Okay?
She
I'm trying to
leave.
get out of here. I'm trying to get out of this
She done hit
motherfucker.
the bitch in the head with an axe.
And then what happened?
She gets up again.
I just went to leave, but
But what?
See?
Woo, what
She
you
closed the door. I
Picked
didn't
up
know
the
that.
and picked up the axe again. Now it's time for you to die, bitch. You gonna kill me? Now it's time for you to die. I tried to leave. I tried to leave. Look, see?
Oh, she got it.
See?
God.
Mm-mm.
You should have heard her head is fucked up. See?
There she goes, see? See?
See? Flashback. Here she come again. Time number 3.
Did I say 3 times?
Yes, you did. That's when that baby,
She
here
won't
we
be
go.
coming no more.
You ain't coming after me no more. You're not coming after me no more.
Oh, and she had to pull it out, y'all.
She trying to get up again. See, no, look, see, she trying to get up again. No, see,
She's supposed to be trying to get up though.
I was
Damn.
right there. I just was like, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's supposed to be trying to fight for her life.
I don't think this is a fight. This is a massacre.
Look at her arms,
I'm
y'all.
talking about Betty getting up.
She chopped this bitch in like, man. You see her arms?
We need the YouTube people to go to this season about at 18 minutes. Well, how many minutes are we into
Look,
this, Jackie?
now she's making sure she don't get up.
Oh. She like chopped her 40-something times.
41.
Okay, so if a mass murderer comes in your house and trying to chop you up, you wouldn't do that?
Yeah.
I would, because you ain't getting up. You're not getting up no more. You done got up 3 times. You're not getting up no more. This is the
You
last
didn't
time you're getting up.
Now, we've seen this.
Do you recall how many times you hit her when she was upright?
I don't recall.
no.
What about when she was down?
Because you can't count when you're angry.
I just remember being afraid that she'd get back up again, so I can't.
There we go.
She said, I just kept hitting. I can't hit her. Some Tubi dog. But we, you know, this
She
is.
jumped to the Gore house.
So you see what I'm saying?
I
Did
see
you
that.
have it in your mind to
Oh.
kill Betty Gore? After she hit you in the head the first time, did you have it in your mind then to kill Betty Gore?
No.
After she hit you the second time, did you have it in
No.
your mind to kill Betty Gore?
No.
When, if ever, did it enter your mind that you had to kill Betty Gore?
When the bitch
to
got up
keep
the 3rd
Betty
time.
Gore?
I'm telling
I
you.
never thought about it. It just happened.
I believe that.
I think it did just happen.
Yeah.
This, you guys want to keep it going because, you know, I'm
You
just
guys
saying,
are
I'm gonna
thinking
wrap it up.
about that they are friends. That's what you guys are thinking about. But I'm telling you, if somebody broke in your house and came at you 3 times with an axe, you like this motherfucker not getting
Right,
up
yeah,
no
they're
more.
not getting up.
Yeah,
No.
but they,
But what do you
but they are friends, and I think that's you don't feel you automatically don't feel worried that your friend is.
That's why she dropped the axe.
Right, but I'm saying
then you picked it
an
up
intruder
again.
come in my house. This is transactional, which means I need to get you before you get me.
Right.
But this one,
That's what
I
I
could
think
see.
it turned into. I'm gonna get you before you
Yeah,
get
I
me.
think
But it took
turned
her some time to
Get
get
there,
You know,
right?
yeah, it takes you time because you're like,
'Cause a
I guess
friend.
she goes to church. I mean, everything is going through everybody. So she goes to church. She's my
But like she
friend.
said, I can't believe she's gonna kill me.
She said, I never thought.
I never
That
thought
she was
But I don't know, what did she think that axe was for, though?
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the. But she dropped. But evidently, she thought maybe she was trying
I'm
to
just
scare
saying.
her.
You, if
She
I
was
said,
just-
Still
she
come
thought-
here with no motherfucking
She
axe.
thought she
If
tried.
you're coming up
But
there
I
with
wouldn't have
axe,
dropped the axe.
I'm
She
telling you,
dropped
when
it.
she said,
She didn't believe it because she dropped it.
when she said, hold on, I'll be right back.
But the problem is,
I've been gone. That's not
I've been like
I've been
this.
out the door. Look
Where
at
you
you.
going? The garage.
And then me, you gonna corner me into the utility house? She cornered her in there.
Right.
If
But
I,
number one,
if
you know
I
what?
say
Because
hold
if
on
I
and
went
I go
up
to the
there-
cabinet in the living room or I go to the
I would've thought
in
she
the
was a gun.
bedroom,
I would've thought
no, I'm coming out with a weapon.
I'm not messing with y'all. I'm not even coming
Okay,
over your house no
when-
more. That's what.
I'm just saying, right there in the living
I
room.
said I was sleeping with your husband, and I confirmed that. I'm not taking little Susie
to swimming.
No,
So I'm not going into the utility
I'm not even
room
gonna know,
to go
no.
get no swimsuit.
Nope.
Right.
Cause she gonna miss that lesson
Nope.
today. Cause I'm going
That's
straight
why I
to that door
that-
to leave.
Well, maybe I
That's
should
why-
just not bring her. Bitch, no. Don't. Why did you use my daughter today?
But that's
No.
why I'm saying I think something was Candy
Was a little
really was
cuckoo?
undertreated. This was in the 70s or 80s.
Yeah, 1980,
Now,
Friday the 13th.
Today, she would have a true diagnosis and would be on some medication because she goes in and out of depression or whatever she goes through. She was misdiagnosed. I mean, PTSD is a symptom of, is not like a true ICD-10, right? It's like,
she got up 3 times. She wanted to make sure that bitch didn't get up.
I mean,
I see that.
and then I think it's like you said, then that PTSD just came on.
Right.
That PTSD.
Candy
just came
dropped
on.
the axe. She dropped it. She really did not. Would you drop it if you really didn't believe that person was gonna come after you again? She dropped it. She put it down, and then you came after me again after you done hit me twice and chopped off my toe. Oh damn!
But that's, you know what? It's like I was thinking, it's like that whole,
Like this? No, you got to die.
cause she.
Oh, she did that for
Cause he-
her.
But okay, let me ask you a question. So you guys are in a relationship that was abusive. You left your husband. You dated somebody, and they did the same thing your husband did to you. You had never kind of got over it. Wouldn't that bring up some rage?
Okay, here we go, y'all.
Yeah.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go. This is the one from
It's the other one.
Yeah. Like we just may as well go all the way with it.
This is
Because she
Kelly.
was actually she really in my this actress here, I think was much more brazen as a Candy.
Earlier about Christine Swimmins, peppermints, and then she just said, "Are you having an affair?"
Now, see, she looked like she needs to go get a whole makeover.
But that's what she really looks
That's
like.
what she
though.
really looks
That's
like.
what she really looked like.
But you did,
She said,
didn't you?
Yeah, she did.
Look at that.
Yes, that was a long time ago.
Go Jennifer Bill.
see, this is the problem. Betty,
When she started twitching that
See
mouth.
all that weird shit stuff? Look.
when Betty
Look,
started
there she go.
breathing and
room.
She went to the utility room.
Did
When
she
she
just
came back, she had an ex.
Betty looked like she testy anyway. And they know she mean and don't know
And
how
she's
to like her.
postpartum
and
too.
she's- I'm like, I'm getting
Like when she went and got that, I'd be like, what's really going on?
Like, what we doing, baby? Come on now, really?
She like,
Betty, I don't want you to see him ever again.
I won't ever look his way. Bitch, I will not. You got an axe on your head? Hell no, I will never see him again.
Well, I'll never see him again.
I won't. I won't.
Actually, we gonna change churches, so we ain't gonna see him at all.
I think it's better if I just bring Christine home
See?
right after Bible school.
she's still
No,
cocky.
no.
I'll see you again today. Just keep her. Bring her back tomorrow. I don't want to look at you again.
See, I got my shit. Okay. You don't have to see me.
You wouldn't have got your shit because you were like, I'm not sleeping with your husband.
She gonna go put that shit down. Fuck that. I'm out, dog.
I'm out. Why didn't she run out?
I'm like, okay, I'll go buy some mints. I can buy mints.
Where is she going
I'm
right
about
now?
swimsuit. She's going to get the swimsuit. I'm going to get a towel.
I can buy the mints. I can buy
We're
the
going to Target anyway.
Wait a minute. And then you walking through my house. See, she kind of,
She kind of
Jackie,
brazen.
pause right here. Let's talk about this.
Now,
You
now.
come to my house. I think you my friend. You tell me that you sleep with I go get the ex. I come back. Now you rumbling through my house. Bitch, you got to.
She about to get chopped.
Where was she rumbling at? Where was she rumbling?
No,
She
boy,
goes into the utility room.
The bitch told her to. Betty told her to.
She
Betty
did.
told her to.
She did.
She been like, you know what? This is not a good idea. I don't need shit from this house.
I was going to buy a Father's Day card at Target, girl.
I will get a swimsuit every minute.
She needs one in my house anyway. Yeah.
I swear,
We like,
she
she
gonna
ain't
have
gonna
that
have
shit
that
inside.
She will not have that mint
She ain't gonna
today.
have no mints today. No.
And where was Betty going?
To get the towel and the mints.
Oh my my God, Betty's getting taller than
So
milk,
okay,
and the
so
other chick
then,
getting
so
a baby
then,
suit.
what triggered Betty again? Because
When
Betty
she
put it
touched
down.
her. When she
Went
touched
over and
her.
touched her,
Bitch, you
bitch.
touched me.
Oh,
Now
no,
it's on the cracking.
no, you know what happened with Betty? Everybody feels sorry for Betty, right? And now she's like, oh, Betty, I feel sorry for
That's
you.
a 2, and Betty's like, okay.
I got something for you.
Bitch, you touched me. Okay, it's on the cracking now.
Like,
Don't
how
act
I
like you
wanna
my
see you
friend
all
and
today.
you care. You act like you my friend and you care.
Forever. My head hurt.
That's
That's
what
how I deal with
happened.
y'all. My head hurt.
Betty know people talking about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she has no friends, she's quite aware.
She edgy.
And they make fun of her.
And
She
she
thinks she has
probably
postpartum.
And she thought this lady was her friend.
She really
Right,
did.
she did. She
Yeah,
gave her a
lady
baby
had a
shower.
Yeah,
She gave her a baby shower.
But I'm saying, so Betty, who had no friends, now the prettiest girl is your friend, and
Right.
you're not the prettiest girl.
Right.
That's betrayal, like at the max.
It was deep because she made her feel special. She made her feel like I'm really your friend.
While I'm sleeping with your husband.
I'm going to give you a baby shower, and I'm going to make sure all the people I know are coming.
And they're nice to you. Because they were rude
Because
to
of
her
the
at church.
church. But they're nice because of me
Me,
now,
because of
because
Candy.
I'm your friend and I gave you this shower.
That's what I'm saying.
Bitch, you need to die.
And now
Yeah.
you
That's
treating
what she
me.
said.
Now
It's
you
like-
treating me like the rest of them, like you feel sorry
Because
for
she
me.
even asked her earlier, there's a scene where she asked her, I don't know which film it's in, did I do something wrong?
Wrong. Yeah, in this
She
one.
does
Is this
speak-
one.
Yeah, she said because we haven't
Yeah, you be tripping.
spoken, you've been
You've been
tripping.
avoiding
Have
me.
you been
Yeah.
avoiding me?
After
Have
she
I
had
done
it, yeah.
something
Wrong.
wrong?
And she said no.
Well,
I think Candy had a sick thrill knowing that she was sleeping with that woman's husband and being her best friend. I think that added
See, I couldn't
more.
do that. I couldn't.
excitement.
Because that
Right.
makes you
More,
angrier.
uh.
That's well, excitement, but that
Right.
makes the person angrier. That's why she's not
Absolutely.
even
Could you
angrier.
imagine, like, you've been up in my house?
And threw me a baby shower.
And the baby be coming over to her crib.
And you
Baby
was fucking
sitting
my
back there
husband when I
overnight.
was pregnant.
Yeah.
It's on and cracking.
Mm-hmm.
Because
her little girl thing, what are you
basically
doing for
be there
yourself?
2 or 3 nights a week. She had Candy.
Yeah.
And she's fucking the husband while the mom's lady pregnant, and he coming home with her.
That is why it
There's a lot
ends.
to
That's
just
why
like this.
Betty
Got the act.
got that ass
The thing is.
and got that ass for a second.
She got at least a toe.
So there she go with the mix.
Peppermint for going under the water. Christina. Should be enough.
See?
She looked so hurt.
There you go.
See, this part
That's
angered me
nice.
too.
I'm sorry.
See?
Oh,
Time.
she touched her.
You touched her.
Look at this bitch eyes. Like pity. Like there. Sorry, I fucked you, man.
Because, you know, that's not sincere.
Sorry.
Jackie.
Look, look. Oh,
See, she pushed her.
she pushed the bitch down. Look, look, look. And they're gonna close the door. Boom.
Oh, I'm killing you.
Here we go.
You can't have him.
I don't want him.
You can't have him.
Okay, okay.
Please. We were both standing real close with our hands on
I
the
feel sorry for Betty.
Oh my God.
I do.
I just did not ever believe she would use it.
Bet you did when she hit that toe. Bet you did when she hit that toe.
Whatever uses an axe on
This
somebody.
bitch is for real. That's what I would be like. Oh, she for real. Oh, so I'm gonna have to kill her. Cause she for real. She didn't get chopped off by toe.
She hit it here with
Pushing the head with an axe, man.
You wouldn't be standing there with that thing up
Boom.
here.
Look at that.
And that's when I knew she wanted to kill me.
Mhm.
I mean, how do you fight an axe? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I mean, that's some scary shit.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm looking. She grabbed the bitch by the back of the
So
head.
now I gotta make sure you don't get up. See, there, see,
Oh,
you
time
missed
for
me.
two, Shelly.
See,
This bitch is crazy.
see, right.
I pushed her and I got it. And I hit her.
Oh. Oh my God. Then when you think.
I thought she was dead, so I threw the axe.
See,
Yeah.
I ran.
now the bitch gets
Time
up again
number-
like Frankenstein. See,
She was trying to get me.
like Frankenstein, she get up.
She was supposed to get up because she had a baby. She was supposed to get up
Get up
though.
like Frankenstein.
She ain't supposed to get up and keep trying to kill me.
She
She's supposed to get up
And go sit in the
to
corner.
live.
Right. Here she come again. Here she come again. See?
Remember
That's whisk. Laundry
The laundry detergent.
My mom's dad.
Remember that?
I used to use whisk.
Oh my God.
See, here we go. We wrestling and shit.
She on flip flops, dog. But you wear tennis shoes when you go places. Oh,
See, there she go again. See? Frankenstein. I didn't. She locked the door.
She locked the door.
But I'm supposed to be right here. Yeah. Poor Betty, all right.
No, I mean, I couldn't see your point, Shirley. I see your point.
Yeah. I'm trying to get away from your ass.
Right.
Let me go.
The killing in here is really different.
Right? That's what I want you to see.
But in both movies, she got up 3 times.
Yes. Yep. Uh-oh.
See, she want to kill me.
Uh-oh. Did she put the baby?
And that's when we heard the baby crying, and we both heard it.
Oh, they show her mama.
After what she did to me,
There we go, nigga.
dang. Think about it. I grabbed that axe from her and I hit her.
Dang.
See, that was
Look,
baby.
look,
Bitch,
look,
you
look.
tried to kill me. Boom.
Shut up.
You tried to kill me. Boom. You not getting up no more, bitch, now. Boom. See what I'm saying? That's what I've been thinking. You not getting up no more, bitch. Come on now. Come on now.
This is what I'm doing.
That's what she was thinking. Okay, bitch, you trying to kill me. No. You not getting up no more.
And
Look,
she
she putting
hit
in
her
work.
mama too.
Right.
She getting some anger up there.
I was just like it was standing back, watching me do it.
Not about it. She couldn't.
Look, die, bitch, die. See?
She couldn't pull back.
That's what she said. Die, bitch, die. You not getting up no more. I'm tired now.
Her leg.
They really showed the overkill in this.
See this?
Now that's some other stuff she's working on.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Is that mama
Yeah.
Yeah.
or Betty
It's her
Boy?
mother. That's her mother.
That's mama, her being.
Everything. Being this perfectionist.
That's
All
your
of it.
story.
She said, but that's your story.
Yeah, because Betty's not allowed to tell her side.
Poor Betty. Tanya, what you think?
She decapitated.
So how could she get out now if Betty locked the door? How'd she get out?
Look at that. Her tendons, y'all. Look at it. Look at it.
It's devastating.
But
I love murder nights. Don't y'all love our murder nights?
Yes,
I do.
girl. Cause see, all of us see something different that nobody has seen. Now, all I
What do you
can
think?
remember is you getting up 3 times. That's all I
She
can
got it
remember.
3 times.
I have to admit, I did not.
And
Remember that.
And she blocked. She closed the door
Yeah. She blocked her in. Every time.
every time. So now, you about to kill me. What I'm gonna do?
But the real thing is, she actually told the truth on the witness stand. The truth got her off. I mean, it actually happened to be the truth in this case.
Right.
Sometimes it's not, but
In her case.
in
yes.
her case, it was the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
But isn't it interesting that the screenwriter here put Betty there to say,
That's your
that's
story.
your story.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And when we think about it, it really
It is her
Her
story.
story.
And
There's
her
no-
attorney.
How
Betty
do we know
can't tell.
it's the truth?
Yeah, Betty can
Because
tell.
there's no other perspective there. There's nothing else there.
But you know what else I was thinking about is how Alan Gore's testimony actually kind of helped Betty. Candy in a way, because he made it clear that, when we had broken up, you know what I
Right.
mean, there was no more love between us. There was no
How long
relationship.
had it been?
Like 8, 9 months? About 9 months?
No, she said a long time ago, so I think it had been going on a year.
Yes, I'm saying, yeah. About 9 months.
Does that matter though?
I just don't even know.
I think it does. If you're able to stay away from each other that long, then there's no feelings there anymore.
Then it's just like a little flame.
Right. Or there
I
could have
guess.
been feelings, but you make a conscious choice that I'm not going to act on it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I just think it's pretty
Who
wild.
said,
I don't know.
That's a brutal
That's
killing.
very brutal.
That
It's a
is.
brutal death.
But you chose
Brutal
that.
killing.
You chose. That's what you chose to come at me at. So
That's your story.
yes, that's my
I think
story.
that's
But she was getting up like Frankenstein. I'm like, oh, this bitch got
And I
up
can't even
again.
imagine that. I can't even imagine.
Can you imagine her keep getting up to come get after you with an
No.
axe?
I remember the first time I
At
saw
some
her, she
point,
was
it's
there
you
for
or
us.
me, and it ain't
Right.
gonna be me.
Right. Dang. And then, yeah.
I just want to know why Betty had an axe. Did we
I don't
know
know
why?
why
She
Did
didn't
they
have a
ever?
gun. She didn't
Remember,
have a
did they
gun.
show like? I mean, who has an axe?
That's what
like,
Candy's like. Who uses an axe?
But do you,
Well, they
did-
live in Texas. There's probably firewood chopping and
Alan,
You know,
that was Alan's axe, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Her
I mean, but
husband's
I mean, axe that. I mean, I'm gonna go use the mother sucker. You know what I'm saying?
well,
It's like,
yeah. I mean, you know,
I hear what you're saying, but you know, it was a. I
it may
think
not
it's
be
a weapon of
uncommon
opportunity.
to have an
A
axe
weapon
in
of
your
opportunity.
garage.
Right. In places
Meaning,
like that,
right.
yeah.
You
In
knew it wasn't like a
rural areas.
pre-determined.
had Betty and Candy been talking recently from this event, or that's where the hiatus had kind of occurred right before
Well,
this
Candy
event?
had pulled away from Betty.
Right
There's
before
When
a-
she
there's
pulled
a
away from
scene-
Alan, she pulled away from Betty.
Right.
Right.
There's
And
a
Betty
scene
was
where
like,
she
"Why are we
asks-
not friends anymore?"
More.
Right.
Like you'd have been in my house, my kids been, you know. You
And when
gave me a
Candy
baby
pulls
shower.
away, everybody pulls away
Right.
from
Right.
her.
So now she's
So
isolated.
she goes back to isolation.
And she's like, what happened? What did I do? Did I do something? And the Candy was like, I didn't do anything. Well, go get.
I'm busy, and she slammed the door.
In her face.
Mhm.
See,
Treated her like trash.
Betty was upset. I mean, no, really, could you imagine?
No, there was a lot of heavy weight. And then doesn't she find out she's pregnant again?
Yeah.
But
But it
ended
turned
up
out
she's not.
She just thought she was just running late in her cycle.
The autopsy said she was
She was
pregnant.
not pregnant.
She thought she was.
But again, that's more
That's
trauma
more
on
trauma.
top of the other
Right.
postpartum.
Mm-hmm, because she hates
Because
the fact that her husband travels. Because basically, he's her only friend. They moved to this small town. She's never gelled with the other women in the town.
And they talk about her.
And they talk about her, and it's really just her and her husband. And so when he's gone, she has no one.
Yeah,
But
she's
them
gone.
4 walls and them, look, that's why
That
they got
screaming
the
baby. That
dogs.
screaming baby. And then her daughter's always at Candy's.
Yeah, with the little girl.
Her little friend. So her and the baby holler.
Oh my God.
She
this
said
is
she can't have it.
good.
I can see both sides actually.
I can see both sides too. But I'm saying though, I
The
can see
self-defense part, I
why
see.
I would make sure that bitch would get up no more. That's why I can tell you that. She's not gonna get that.
You are an
ass
advocate
from
for self-defense. So sitting on the jury,
She
you
told
see
her
the
she
graphic
like,
scene
I
is
can't-
for
I don't
self-defense.
want him.
She's like, I don't want him, I don't want him, I don't want him.
I think it's self-defense.
But see, I would have been mad that I got hit in the head too,
And you don't have a toe.
and I don't have a toe.
Right. She does.
That right there, I'd have already been mad because now you done fucked me up and I'm mad. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? This bitch done fucked me up. I need to fuck her up because she just fucked me up. I can't just stay here and take it. That's how I would feel. I'm just saying. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You got the axe.
Well, something was wrong with her. She chops her. I don't know how you survive somebody chop you in your head.
And she got up
How do you
again.
get up
And
and
she
get
got up
chopped?
again.
I think she was angry.
skull. It probably went into the skull.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It goes into the. We've had people come with
And she
accidents,
dropped
just goes
it.
into the skull.
And the bitch got back up again. See, I'm like, this is some alien
This is
shit.
acting
She's
like
got to die.
Well, she's gonna get back
Michael
up because
Myers.
her intent was to kill her in the first place.
Right.
So she's gonna keep doing that, and then she's probably thinking about her family. Her poor little Betty. Betty needed a social life.
She did. And Candy gave her that.
She gave it, and she pulled it
And then
back.
took it away.
See, and now you angry at Candy. Everybody.
And you stole my husband.
You,
Wow.
you felt a certain way about you.
And
Started
I might
feeling
be
good
pregnant
about
too.
yourself.
Right.
And you stripped all the way. And you sleep with my husband.
That's a lot to contend with.
And all
It
these
is.
people probably know.
Yeah.
At least in her mind, she may have felt that.
Right.
And they're all laughing at me.
Yeah. Poor Betty.
And now here we sit.
Poor Betty, that's what I'm saying.
Here, 35 years
She
later,
fucked
here
up
we
with
sit.
that act. She
But-
fucked
but-
up
and-
with
but-
that
and
act.
Betty-
She got it in.
From what I was reviewing, she already has some slight anger issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
she couldn't process stuff well. If the foster kids got all crazy, she wanted to send them back. That's why they had 60 foster kids.
See, I didn't know
They had 60 foster kids. So they had 60 because if something
I just
she was
saw
sending
one
them
that
back.
was
She
on
was
here.
sending them back. She was sending them back.
So why are you even doing it? I know what you're saying.
I think she was trying to have family, trying to have, someone there who would love her, accept her, more people around. This is what I'm thinking now since I watched this. So she already had anger management or mismanagement of her emotions, and then on postpartum, and now you sleep with my husband, and you tell me a long time ago, but you not talking to me yesterday. So in my mind,
So you done took my child, you took my husband, now bitch you got to die. That's what she was
that's what she was saying.
Because she did. She took her child and her husband. No, you don't know. You can't have it. So I'm going to kill you. You took her child.
And you can't rationalize with postpartum depression.
No.
I know, because that's real.
But if you think about it, her daughter always wanted to spend the night over there.
That's what my mama be on that bullshit. I'm going over the candy house.
Right.
Well, it was
Right.
fun.
And if
at
you think your
Candy's
daughter don't
house.
even want to be with you.
They had game night.
Yeah, they did. You know,
They
Candy
went to
had
Star
show,
Wars,
next Sunday.
and Betty wouldn't let her
Remember they went to
sister
see Grease?
movies.
Remember they went to
Yeah,
see Grease?
and then they would have popcorn and
I want to go.
ice
She had the
cream
perfect
sundae.
memory.
Right.
Yeah, it's like coming to your house or your house.
Now they said that the husband remarried
Yeah, he
and
did.
remarried another woman that was almost just like Betty, and mistreated their kids, and his family, his parents, Candy's parents,
As kids.
has the kids because his wife tried to abuse his new wife tried to abuse his two daughters.
Right.
So it's something about him
Alan.
That ain't right.
that he was attracted to women like that. Maybe he was attracted. Not, I gotta see. Maybe she was ugly like Betty. Well, Betty wasn't ugly. I don't want to say that, but maybe she wasn't well
so
put
Candy
together.
ended up with Alan's children?
No, Betty's parents.
Oh,
Ended
parents
up with
end
the
their
kids.
children. Okay,
Yes.
with the new wife.
Because the
Well,
new
they
wife,
showed the new wife.
the
on
new wife
this
abused
one.
the kids and was making them look at the story about their mother killing their father. And it got to children's services, and her Betty's parents came and got full custody of her. But it was something about, you know how you say, if you don't break the cycle, you repeat the cycle. So something about Betty, something about this man that's attracted to somebody that's a little edgy. That's a little
Or that
mean.
attracts, because he wasn't thinking about Candy until Candy came up and kissed him and talking about she wanted to kiss
She
him.
just jumped in the car. I'm like, hold on. She just jumped in his car and was like, look, I think you cute. I like the way you smell and I want to bang. Basically, that's what she said. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm saying that's what she wanted.
Oh,
She,
shut it,
he put so
She's
much
like
on
a
her.
girl.
So much
In
on
the
church.
church parking lot.
Girl.
This has been an evening.
It has been an evening.
Well, I'm just saying.
Club Jack and Lolo and Shelly Shell and Tanya Michelle. Lady
Y'all
Jack.
gotta give some sympathy to Betty. I'm just saying.
I do feel sorry for her, but I don't know if I would have gotten an axe. I probably would have beat her ass, but I don't think I would have got axe.
I guess her gut just told her something weird was going on between the two.
They never show if she
Like what?
found a note or.
No, I think it was just her instinct.
Mhm.
I mean, now in the Hulu version with the Olsen gal, Max, it's like we do see a scene where Betty is looking at Alan and Candy speaking outside. Plus, any little thing that was going on in their lives, he was telling Candy. Remember this when Candy would jump up and get on the phone and call Betty. Oh, I just heard that you think you have cancer. Oh, well, I'm finna go over there and see her. Jumped in her car, run over there, and Betty's like, how do you know that I had a lump under my arm, bitch? Who fucking told you that shit?
Right.
You know what I mean? And so she's like, and then she was like, oh, Alan. So she's like, what the fuck? You know? So, you know what I mean? Right. Like, why do you know this? Oh, don't nobody know but me and my husband.
Group.
Why is he
Do
talking
you
so
think
much?
women who have affairs always want the other woman to know?
I think it becomes an instinct to where they do little shit that it can, yeah, I do. I think after a while, they want that person to kind of know.
It depends. I think it depends if they want the man.
Yeah.
If you're the woman that don't want
That's
the
what I'm
man
saying.
to you, but if you want
That's
the man,
the problem. When they get caught up, so like what I said, when she said he had a pretty penis, I knew I was like, here we go.
Yeah.
That's what I said, here we go.
Right.
Because everybody's not going to feel the same way at the same time. Somebody going to get caught up. somebody gonna slip.
You do it long enough.
If you do it long enough. Now, see, that's the thing.
But-
you should
but
just
I-
hit it and that's it.
But I think that
Hit it and miss it.
Candy felt like she had one up on Betty, just by
Right.
everything, her life.
Right.
By the way she
The
was treating her
friends.
too.
Everybody in the church.
And I
can't
can't tell she wasn't, you can't tell me at some point she wasn't treating Betty like
second class.
She
or
was, even with her own baby.
Yeah.
She would just call her up. Oh, your baby gotta go to the movies and see Star Wars. Bitch, you have to ask me what my child
Right,
wanna do.
right.
Yeah, see.
I'm not gonna bring her at noon. We'll come at 10. Just tell
Right.
her
What
Like,
you
What
gonna
you
do?
gonna do with my
what you're
child?
gonna
She
do
was
with
really
my
bossy.
child.
Right.
She was very bossy.
That's a good word for it, boss.
Like, oh, you know what? She's not gonna come home tonight.
She
She's
was
gonna stay
sick
2
of
days.
Candy's shit by the time
This is
this
right.
happened.
Right.
And then for you to
Right.
find out all this
What I've
stuff,
been thinking.
Right.
It's true.
I think was a lot for Betty.
Cause see, Betty,
To take.
because Betty ain't having an affair with nobody. See what I'm saying?
Betty ain't having
She had an affair.
Affair.
Oh, she did before
Yes.
they got married.
Yeah.
No.
No, while they was
While
married.
they were married.
But
While
before
married,
they came
in
to
their
White.
marriage.
What he look like? Y'all know?
I don't know.
And she didn't say, but she
A
did have
college,
an affair.
a college person.
Alan said she had the
Yeah.
affair.
It
But
came
that's
out-
why he didn't mind
it came
having
out in,
his.
I think it came out in Marriage Encounter. They talked about it in the Marriage Encounter.
Yeah, but he knew. He knew.
He knew ahead of
before.
time.
Yeah, but they talked about it in marriage
Counselor,
counselor.
but he
And see,
knew.
he probably married, didn't think Betty would ever cheat on him. She doesn't look like she's cheatable. You know?
He probably didn't think so, but when she told
Them is
him,
the
he
ones.
believed it.
Right, the same thing with Alan. They thought Alan was a
Them
square.
is the ones.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Poor little Alan.
It ain't the fly girls, see. It's the Bettys. It's the Bettys.
He would be thinking it's a fly girls. Fly girls be sitting back looking
It's
and laughing. and
Betty's,
talking to
Betty's
themselves.
sneaky. See, she's sneaky.
Betty.
She didn't have no friends.
Poor Betty.
Betty was tossing it up out there.
Mm-mm.
She did.
And Candy
Because she
loved
was
Betty.
tired to see. Betty had some underlying, like, like, you think you're going to be leaving me here all the time? Nigga? Okay.
She was paranoid too.
Yeah, see?
Extra paranoid.
Yeah. You know he gotta go to work.
Mm.
I said she knew he had to go to work.
She would call his
boss.
job.
She called his
His
boss.
boss.
I'm like, come on, you're doing a little too much now,
His
player.
boss.
I'm just saying.
That's your friend.
So
And,
that
he,
shows.
and he was never going to leave Betty, you know that.
No, he wasn't.
No, I think he was ever gonna leave Betty.
Betty was still going to be calling the boss on kid number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Well, my goodness, you guys had a good time.
I did. I had a wonderful time.
This
We
is
get
good.
to just do our own thing, and I love it like this. So, streaming is the new thing.
It's the new thing.
It's the new thing.
And then we're gonna be online. We're gonna be going on the road. What else we gonna be doing? We're on the road. We're gonna be going on the road.
We, ladies of the chat will be on location.
That'll be
Thank you.
fun.
That will be.
Mysterious places.
Right now. So I don't know what other new shows we're gonna be doing right now. You know any titles, but we're gonna be doing new stuff. So anyway, if you guys got any ideas, drop a line to us any way you want to. And it's the amazing ladies of the chat. What else you guys got? Something else cool to say tonight?
No, I think, what did we come up with when we were watching this? We came up with
You were doing cults
We're
and
gonna do
cocktails.
cults and cocktails.
Cults and cocktails. So cults and cocktails. That's next month, huh?
So join us next month
I
for
know.
cults and cocktails.
All right,
Yes.
guys. Well, it's us. Thanks so
Us.
much for joining us
Good
tonight.
night.
Good night. See you guys. You just go there. That was cool. Yeah.